Yeah, good evening. My name is Dr. Isaac Manata, and you are welcome to Madwin Munsam. Nyamina Duma Madwin Munsam, Jumezibia, Yezi, Abba. We've been having this show for some time now, and the show is meant to discuss mental health issues. Yeah, discuss Adwin Munsama or affect yana brabo, because yekapo muzina, it is more than physical well-being. Now, what we know more in terms of apomozinin some, it's more of physical well-being. They be out here or your RFA, be hypertension, diabetes, malaria, stroke, cancer. Those things they are more physical well-being in Yama. But your health too, no. In addition to the minyaman, your BBA friend, mental health, your mental health. Now, Sebio, when we say mental health, on today, Obia. Onye ebia obi a sebi wa bodam kotina or mental health issues, but mental health goes beyond madness. Sebi ye kade obi a obi na adwuma kana na bibidam enti yamina dumajumezi ye discuss into details kakra. We educate the public about issues about mental health. Now mental health issues all over the world has become a major issue. There yaba ahruwa yari nina, so hypertension so diabetes so cancer, mental health issues no or won papa into my dream with some jumezi every Tuesday from 6 to 7 Ocean One yeka mental health issues one senpai na enda bibinti ya elite kakra one fan chain na ya discuss issue bia no hunya papa na nyamina duma issue a yerba kawasam enden wa friend postpartum depression. Na yeka postpartum depression a brofuna no so but today we are going to dissect it kakra na nyimpakra ya menye ne bahade a ye discuss issues wa friend Miss Anita Paddy also mental health issues no onyima ye nti ye discuss mental health issues with Anita Paddy. Now in there we are going to talk about postpartum depression. Now ode ye hu there yeka postpartum depression a oye nyinsan asem awu ewie areho yereba ozi nyinsan ebia awu ewie areho yereba ozechi. Now after pregnancy, after you give birth, some people go into something we call postpartum depression. They go into depression because of the pregnancy, and we're going to talk about it into some detail today, just to let you know that there is something like that. So mental health issues, no, enyama pinyan ewo na enda yerba kanwasem postpartum depression. Okay, Anita, you're welcome.
Thank you.
And I hope you had a good weekend.
Not bad.
Not bad. In the home day na ya break a crap. But I think that in this show, no, we've made mention of the fact that depression and other mental health illness. When we talk about mental health, it is more than madness, And what do you have to say again?
Say another die you can't want na you can mental health issues ne dia say na yin na yin me biara affect ya dream say na you feel anything na you da suban bi adi suban bi ho ya dead dia obi anim say nkese say ko benkum na nko a wache akoto nifa na emanipa nwinwi dream ho say bibia you okay with nipa na nti niema bisan bibia be affect say na wo dream say na wo feel any say na wo behave na enu na your mental health no nti ansa na ebedu sebe dambo stage no na che say niema nkitikiti bi koso a ya nhwe ya pay attention to it na akwa na akodu say nipa no.
Yeah. So anything that has to do with your thinking, emotions and behavior. So any thinking at all, any emotions at all, any behavior which is affecting your life negatively, it falls in the domain of mental health. And there are more things that maybe our viewers may not know that they need help. For example, a child who today I had an interesting call. A child who they be a class or yazi, but every time she's going to write an exam, there's a problem. She's not able to write the exam and pass. You know, and what can that be? I know there's some anxiety involved in that.
It's a test anxiety because now because class or yade, we've set an expectation standard, a standard for him or her. Inti ebi o no dwendwen hu ebi okwe obetumi akoye. He or she is thinking about the future. What is going to come out from testing? Nya testing na dey beba na no no odwen hu. Inti never be sa na ekoso sa na edi hu eshe akola ni mu.
And they can't perform.
Yes.
You know, into mental health issues no or super yi. Na my yari able to have live on Facebook. And take Ocean One TV Facebook. We are there. You can watch us on Ocean One Facebook line. Now along the line, we'll open the phone lines. And one now if maybe a question be another. If you have any comments, you can also send to WhatsApp. But as we talk, if you have any comments, you can send it to 02075666185 on WhatsApp. 02075666185 WhatsApp. You can send some messages and we are going to read and answer your questions and your contributions. But along the line, we'll open up the phone lines for you to ask your questions. So now to our topic. There is a mental health problem that we call postpartum depression. The depression that is as a result of the pregnancy itself and some issues with childbirth, delivery, and now pregnancy in itself, it's not easy. Anita, I know that you don't have that experience, but it's not a problem. And when you go to the hospital and you are pregnant, we tend to look at a bano, urine, now the psychology or the mental health aspect of pregnancy and delivery.
Yes.
And what do you want to say about that?
Postpartum depression and sana obikra bedusa stage. Sana wokan in birth, in pregnancy. Yenim say nkofu bebre wo honoma, especially the first time mothers. When they realize they are pregnant, to me. It's a whole change.
The adjustment and everything around the pregnancy.
Nipani here constant encouragement, any that love and support to be able to go through. But send out can in your hospitals, Nipani started antenatal. Physical things no be complaining nepe. And
all the labs and stuff.
And it's a lab nimna be okay, then the person has to go. But and then who say postpartum depression and sana nipa ne bedu sa stage no. Not just say during pregnancy there were some issues, and I said before pregnancy no nipa na nkasa no only good mental health state mo. Inti adding pregnancy to it no be something big for the person. For anxiety, for instance, fear in pregnancy say me dem enyim da. But I know with my experience with people, almost obi obenyim biano has an expectation of how the baby should come out. Baby sometimes I don't know say if it is
any area with the pregnancy, and even support.
Yes. So into Yebeke generally what comes into and most of the times fear no dorsum saying all other things because maybe una me bansa ye 3 maybe una me bansa me carry say my sister penyim almost every time oten in China mo bon koma and time una me bani say. You know, I don't know where those
fear and anxiety.
Yes, where those
information are yet to around. Maybe when we say obi or area the bano and sheda yi papa near there. So the fear and everything around it,
Inti enon kwani enough a year embwa a dream like you don't get a good mental health state. So it puts you at a risk of developing postpartum depression.
Yeah, there's a caller on the line. Hello. Yes, hello. Yeah, But your name and where you are calling from?
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Please, your name and where you are calling from?
My name is. I'm calling from Manchester.
Oh, okay. Please, you can go ahead with your comment or questions.
Right. I have an CBS. She doesn't.
But your line is bad. Inti, can you adjust yourself a bit and continue?
And I want to
we can't. Sorry, we can't understand. We can't even hear what you are saying. So please call back. Please call back. Thank you for calling. Please call back. Yeah, please call back. The caller we couldn't. And so we're talking about pregnancy and mental health issues around pregnancy. Yes.
Inti enosano nipano is not already in a good mental health state. Na numa na wedu term. Some don't even get to term. No mako. First 2 weeks.
Please, your name and where you're calling from. Yeah, but your name will be Alfred.
My name is Grace.
Okay, Grace, please, you can continue. Yes.
Okay, I called earlier on complaining about that woman who says things we have no idea of. Sometimes she says people are talking to her, but you don't see anybody.
How old?
And at night it's then sleep. So the next morning, sometimes 3-4 days consecutive.
Okay.
So what do we do?
Yeah. How old is the
She's around 80.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. We'll answer. But today I think we're talking about something else. In the Yerika before Yerika about mental health issues around pregnancy, especially postpartum. But I will answer. There is something called dementia. Right? Dementia is a mental health problem, major mental health problem with people who are older, right? And your mother needs to be assessed by a psychiatrist or a clinical health psychologist, and they can help your mom. Right? I have patients like that. Until maybe after the session, you can give us a call, and we are going to answer that question. But today, we are focusing on pregnancy, and mental health issues around pregnancy. That's what we are talking about today. But if you have other questions, please, after the program, we'll put out our number, then you can call us. Thank you. Yes, so pregnancy and
into postpartum depression. First week after birth, the first 2 weeks after birth, we know that definitely there was some hormonal changes. Onyamano, there may be in your body, physically, the biological makeup of Onipano. Into after birth, the body has to adjust to it and go back
to normal.
The first 2 weeks it's normal with obia obewo. Araho kakrabe ho, show kakrabe or break kakrabe. But after 2 weeks, if Sunday nina gusu honoma, then we can say when you're postpartum depression.
Yeah.
And sometimes when we
and the postpartum depression, they're still explaining further. Or you are who you're bar or after 2 weeks. Normally say there's some area who are depending on how the pregnancy went. But area who you're after pregnancy, especially after 2 weeks after the pregnancy, normally walk into a certain area whole state. We are going to talk about some of the symptoms very soon. That is what we call a postpartum depression. And it's a major mental health problem which is associated with pregnancy. But before we continue, we went to town to ask people about their opinion about what postpartum depression is. And the answers are quite interesting. Enti Yanko town na yembra.
The agony or the process now, I walk come and go through no automatically you lose your senses. What I say? lose your senses. The moment you lose your senses, that you sometimes you behave for crowd, you wouldn't know CBR. I know that Madame I walk and what Nico, who center of what I said. What Nico now never walk. Upon a ring of Papa, I did so much. Now, on number labor work going around there. Next about else to say almost a put that bread in the shoe. When I can never want it next in soon. That's it. Upon us. Upon we as someone says, I'm still I am certain. Sometimes I won't say on my end. The bit me how you become so much distressed. Then we was late man of was son. The woman to go burning your this autumn. First year we have a day we was some small. Yes, in trouble. Yes, was in their dream. It's easy. Normal. Oh, talk a crap. Then ya was this one best word. What can go baby? Very bad is that only was this one man. I shall see. I want to say, oh, be often. If you are one, I'm a funny dim fan. If you are, I'm a mock. If you are, I want to cannot 3 days, no way. I'm a smoker, and I'm a name with you also. I would I would be a nature. If you buy 1 hour, son, I was an abba. I would nature an abba. If you also, I would now nature nature.
If you are my pastor, I will be now, dear. No, I'm mindful when your problem. And also, I look at the man, for instance, me, I'm a good thing. Yeah, oh, yeah. We need to be. I'm a common papa and papa in the corner. Muja be as I say true. Very for truth now, and then we drive on outside the hall. Or look at the theatre. And I'm I wouldn't be clear. I would let you yell about. I can, for there be I can, miss him. That's an as our hall no better. San Jean, we are the more hall no better. Eh, sir, yes, and yes, I won't be free. It is the man wanting no few mono. I'm on Yamaboa and to Yana Transwala. No monk like a fire would do any dim. A do what the Bama hospital were there, and no one so a few we on no bad Bama, Saya Liban a bean count. Now to sound here we are. Or what to me will let you fly, we all could feel some jelly too. And also offering him, I know quite say Banissa. What we shall we then show we aside, I will let your house. The more I will let your house way and we sing. I didn't know to make
Anita, I think that generally, no,
they did.
Yeah, generally they were quite a. Pregnancy itself is a major problem, and that is what we want to see. There are a lot of changes that go on, and for example, your appearance, the hormonal changes na all kodo, no more brain attitude, na complications na. If you are not getting support and stuff like that, it can let mothers go through certain problems after the birth. And some of them go into something we call the postpartum depression. They walk into a state of arehua and some feeling of worthlessness and all kinds of things. Right? It is some of the things about postpartum, the symptoms of postpartum depression. After 2 weeks in Pakrona, but still at the minimum kodo. What are some of the problems? Yes. So
after 2 weeks, still nipa na ninja.
Yeah. So sadness.
Yes. So normally no, your mana kosi 4 weeks. Because 3 days after birth, obeko review. Then 4 weeks, and then now they started postnatal care. Into a share kosi at times still obi wa ninja. Obi wa honoma onto me bang ne bano.
Yeah.
I to say who baby need to say nipa into onto me bang onto me nidi onto me na generally obi a your sleep pattern changes because of baby no every time a person better was sorry, but these people, those who go through postpartum depression, they don't sleep. or they sleep too much.
Yeah.
Said that baby needs to cry. Almost little cues. They don't
lose
get
interest in
everything that is around them. And one one in China or born in the cry. Or should they usuni paebi and then like fast one in chain. And it is not that Oma Sheda and Omoye ungrateful and not a bibia. Obekaso Nyayama will be any of it. They just can't put themselves in that mood. They can't do it. It's like now they have no control over their lives. They are depressed. The mood is so low that they can't do anything. In Tisan you'll be a own way benya depression on to me nyeshe on to like only motivation so be sorry ako jaripo and now abedidi and now kasana san obia or postpartum depression. It into a depression wunya.
Yeah, just because of the pregnancy.
Yes, just because of pregnancy. By now, woman then you get depressed.
And so, WhatsApp, you can send your messages to WhatsApp 02075666185. 02075666185, and it's also the phone line. You can also call in 02075666185. Now we're also live on Facebook, so you can watch us live on Facebook and send your comments also on Facebook, right? And so what are some of the risk factors? You know, what predisposes people to getting postpartum depression?
Number one, anxiety. When you start getting expectations of how you want your baby to become. Into number one, that fear and that worrying. Dream future. To see an pregnancy and no I treat you in that way. But you're also thinking about that how I will send many now dream and not too stress. Because
or related with pregnancy. So the pregnancy more no easy. And even delivery na no count.
And even before that, we normally say that pregnancy is not an illness. So we expect that if you were at work, you go to work, whatever you were doing, you have to do the same things when you are pregnant. But sometimes, and depending on the individual, and you'll be able to me yet. Niana or year before our Benjamin. But because we say that it is not an illness, the person should be able to do that. It puts a lot of stress on them.
Yeah, especially if there are complications during the pregnancy.
Yes, vomiting and
no more hypertension in pregnancy, diabetes in pregnancy, delivery issues now. If delivery process also it's a risk factor.
Because I know of someone the first time of being a mother, I think 3 months in pregnancy, the cervix opened. It was like the fetus was coming out into your co-admission kakra. And by the person also consults, is a doctor, and I think sitting down to consult for long hours but like we say, pregnancy is not an illness, so you should be able to go about your normal duties. Into a brain no complications, baby, and even in the 7th month, she had to go on admission after birth.
Yeah, and the stress and all the fear around it can lead them to
develop a gestational diabetes because even eating, she wasn't eating well, she wasn't sleeping. She comes to work or bread or coffee or not. And so you see, body now can to me contain what has come about in it. Now Sunday around the name and account. Sometimes it gets difficult.
Yeah.
It's stress and so another thing. Then we have lack of little or no social support. Especially husbands, partners, at least for the married ones.
Those who don't have support during pregnancy, as a human no support, na encouragement.
Lifting banku or your way, and especially if you're a housewife, there, not just a seminar sacred, because everything you have to do it. But as we are saying, in pregnancy, nankasane one whole world that womb, and son and your beya kika obey chane oba you're expecting your food. There are some partners who don't help. They don't help, and there are others too. They are not married. Boyfriend, girlfriend, baby nekofa nyinse nebai. And so it looks like they are rejected.
Yeah.
Wakonyim wabefie. Obia kasa wo assembly. Obia is rebuking you. It's a whole thing. And especially if you decide, say, I will keep it, may about it, make it here. It brings a lot of stress because who knew Obia Okoka wasem natural. Already yapamu if you feel or yampamu you are there, but Obia and Kasa because open a wako faba. And these are all issues that putting the person into that state and sanawawo. Into postpartum depression is not known and as is not detected after birth. It starts in pregnancy and sana visible when the person gives birth. Another issue also has to do with even pobi or baby ote socio-economic factors. Ejuma or some people they are not really working or their income is so small and they have put themselves in that state. They are pregnant, especially unplanned pregnancies. And they are thinking a lot because stress they in him say you are thinking you don't have the resources to match in your dream and
well, you know, as a medical doctor, I realized that experience you one from and doing the pregnancy, like even over hospital,
it registers in their mind.
We are nurses and you never kasa delivery process na you know, maybe on your last time for especially for social support, right? You know, last time I remember there was a baby pregnancy issue I was handling in the hospital. Now, Papa, no, we are kind of uncle to Durumbra. Not a Jews. I think that the woman needed something to help her with the pregnancy, so we asked the man to go. Papa, Nkeshima, be 2 hours and
well, all these things, the person now begins to think, hey, because the partner more or less is in pain. And she needs just that soothing.
That's support. Last time, woman show me some delivery one commissary at it wasn't, but the pregnancy itself has major problems.
It's me. I say that it's a different world on its own. So you are in that world, and you are in our world, and you are combining both worlds. It's at least say a bit to me. I can't my NGG.
And those support would help the mother have a good mental state even after pregnancy. Right.
And another thing too has to do with single parenting. Like that, ebia wawari batonwa na of oshefie oye bibia oye bi on worry like I've said earlier on. No nkwa ohune ho and also comes with another stress. Maybe our mother feeding them is a problem, and our uncle getting into that state, it becomes another thing altogether.
And especially if pregnancy maybe the child becomes deformed or the child is admitted.
That one becomes worse. And infections be
or the child has to be admitted for some time.
Jaundice, they all put mothers into that state. Another thing too has to do with CS. The mode of delivery. Senya nipane ewofa. Senya yeshe videos, yeko interview, yeshe nkofoka. Sometimes CS, yes, now we explain to them. They will put them there. But there are some people, after all the explanation, still they have their fear. Although person, and especially when there is prolonged labor, wachima hours, days, after see and rationing. The pain, the emotional trauma, and sana CS starting. And another thing the person can't come out of it just like that.
It's difficult.
Into now putting mothers at that risk.
But you know, my only concern now is that if all these things we know happens in pregnancy, why is it that sometimes we don't make the pregnancy experience more pleasant, especially in the health in our health practice, right? Sometimes the way our nurses and our doctors when you want sometimes in Tiabuna Arubashisha, you know, it's funny in the labor ward. Like Obi Botum were Tiago Chum. I mean, I'm small.
There was a program about 2 weeks ago. On mental health. There was a forum. But was it before? There was a lady came around, a midwife. No, I went for a meeting in Accra. It was a mental health something. And Obi shared an experience with birth. Also decided person will be. So between the first child and the second one is 6 years. And her experience at the labor ward and putting it in that state. She got depressed and she was receiving treatment. Into Oka Yebisa midwife now where president said, why do they do that? You know, say well, ABI is the experience with whoever was there. But normally no Okache my phone said this is how it is. And this is how the whole thing is. You give them a picture and they come and they can't push. But you know, we forget that picture now made me create a amount. It's different from the experience I will go through.
Yeah.
Oh, into what creative
and everybody's
picture
experience is different.
Yeah. What creative picture now, but getting myself into the picture is also another thing. You understand?
Yeah.
Because say a woo po a woo can assembly to me can mental health assembly. If you are put in that state, the experience is different from when you are talking about.
As for say you go to a camp, but if you
different. You see, they're shouting and mommy me see pushing into one thing.
Some people even slap their thighs and stuff.
And I don't know. I don't want to say anything here so that some people hold me up. But sometimes I wish Senka midwives don't be exposed if only they are not. Much education should go to them. So that onipana urban if you only issues with you or go through a lot, or she's been through a lot that 9 months, that 7 months, that 8 months. It's coming then at least if we can be that source of comfort for them, it would have been better.
Yeah, and most of them won't end up in postpartum depression, right?
The issue is you as we are going. The issue is do we even know? Do we even diagnose it?
Yeah. We don't even look at that area. And
explaining postpartum depression, it exists for 3 months, aqua 6 months. After that, it becomes postpartum psychosis. And I think in Ghana and Nuna, we are more exposed to postpartum psychosis because there has been so many times and
to postpartum psychosis, I de abodam kakra in quotes for want of a better word. Yes.
Aggressive. Yes, and what is obi the neba to septic tank mu? What is say obi ako to neba chin? What it that is the stage. So nipa no call depression nim. Ya nyehwe yan fa ho. Anasa yan pemwa. Ne kokodu psychotic state, and that is the news we mostly report. Because it's any pan beto ne banatri anase baba beto na waso ne komia anase baba beto na
and some others actually kill their son, not because, and sometimes young with the margin will team the SMI but we don't know that the mother is going through a lot.
Yes,
that is provoking that behavior.
So it is from the depression that they get into that stage. So before someone gets there, not just say offer postpartum symptoms in the first 2 weeks they're normal, or graduate or 4 weeks there. But we were still feeling once watch a woman do ebeko, no treatment, nothing. You reported to hospital. Now could do psychotic staging. Now the person wants to avoid baby in cry. Person or person or destroy baby in feel a honor. Then we realize that baby but now I late. So sometimes you go to the psychiatric hospitals. And these are people who have passed through the postpartum stage and may do psychotic stage and sana
Yeah. Now if you have any questions or contributions, you can call 020-7566-185. 020-7566-185. You can also send us a WhatsApp on the same line. And today we are a postpartum depression. There how not teen or over pregnancy after the first 2 weeks no how na tetina some mothers go into because of that. and that is what we've discussed. And there are many causes, and normally pregnancy you didn't cuddle them, but a lot of things happen in pregnancy. No, that made room for those things. Right now, how serious is it worldwide in Ghana? And any statistics like how serious it is? Is it
worldwide? It's believed say 20% of mothers and they go through that stage.
It is a for her.
Five.
So 20.
500.
20. Edonu, and I think Edonu. 20%. Yeah.
And Eric, Africa, it is here because of our socio-economic
problems.
Yes. Yeah, economic problems. Income. We are a middle income country. And so most of our challenges stems from there.
And the level of care during pregnancy also is also poor.
Yes. And recently, I think last year, me and Kasa made a study about this in Accra, and I had 14.1%.
14.1%. And that is
a major health concern. As I say, you pay as a 14.1% of all mothers, and a go through that stage. And you ask yourself, say, why? And these are people are no more accessing postnatal care, but because they are not reporting of I have a pain here, and even that one when they say you catch them say baby send your breastfeed the baby no, so definitely your back you have to support it with a pillow or you are sitting on a pillow, and you are just wondering say that pain no be so best or you kono akaso me to me hopa me kunu emma meninje. I have a lot of challenges in my marriage because marital conflict
is a major problem.
It's a major problem with people who experience these things. When you take anxiety, stress, all other things, marital issues, and we know that generally when we are even talking about mental health issues, depression, one major risk factor is marital issues, and these are things that are eating us up. But we don't report.
Yeah.
And even your postnatal review, child welfare, why now Kwakoka meaning a train?
But you blame the health professionals because, for example, if a doctor, for example, Kolebu, I've worked in Kolebu before sometime, right now. If, for example, a doctor typically sees about 50 pregnant women, in a day. Now all the 50
but the issue is we have professionals. You see, as a doctor you can't do everything. What else you? But sometimes I also feel that it should come from the Ministry of Health or Ghana Health with our antenatal care book. And one year the postnatal. When you go through, you see that there is no section for psychosocial. Yes. Yeah. So if we are starting from there and we want to pay attention to these things before they get into the psychotic stages there, then I think that SSA capture and that section into it said that so baby share baby near fine baby need the ya fe na niase ya yese ye ni na areas near bisau na wapo they say if you so to say when the person starts talking no then any only pass messy refer the person, let the person have that chance to talk about whatever the person is going through. Because if we are always attributing shy to me share out of patients doctor ratio, then it means that we can't do much for the people we are there for. So if we are referring, we know this person stands a high risk of developing a mental health problem or going overboard or this or that, then we say that okay, my main fail messy so that it doesn't become physical well-being driven.
Now, for mothers like that, we've talked about the fact that say what hospital we need to find out what is happening actually, the experience itself. Apart from labs we need to be able to find out from mothers exactly what is happening to them
in their homes,
in their personal life and stuff.
Yeah.
So that we can. Yes, please. Hello, your name and where you are calling from.
Hello, my name is Kofi. I'm calling from Abra.
Okay, Pocho, you can go to my ABC question. I.
So, and Dr. Obano Nyarokano is really on point. But my issue is, so how are we going to solve this issue? Because it looks like most of the, 60% of the challenges associated with depression with pregnant women is or have to do with medical practitioners or the nurses and the way they react and they relate with pregnant women, the doctors, and they sitting on issues trying to solve everything, not referring the client to the appropriate people or the appropriate health practitioners. We learn how we not and what and I think the call is really at your doorstep as medical professionals to help solve this. You know, so this year, because from hospital and some of the bands also Christmas out this year. I was wondering, no, they want to tell how
They go confused.
and they also move on to online. It's a
And that's it. Alita, we have a responsibility to be able to diagnose and refer, right? And it's policy issue, right?
Yeah.
And even the settings and stuff. And I think that doctors will have to do our best. We have to go further than what we do now. All this education, trust me, there are a lot of health professionals who, though they know there are mental health problems there, but most of them don't even understand these things.
Yeah, because one, that's why we have specialties. We are all exposed to the general thing. And Obibe decided, say, with this field, I want to go into details.
Yeah.
It's like that. We are all exposed to one thing. But any senior major in this.
Yeah.
So sometimes I feel that when even on the field, we should be learning.
Yeah.
We should be upgrading ourselves. Because to me, we become rusted. A time comes, research goes on every now and then. You understand? And even for this 20% now more worldwide, it was like 20 years ago, 2 decades worldwide, and the same study, although it hasn't been replicated in Ghana and worldwide. I think Iran, those countries, they normally go into pregnancy related issues, and their percentages are always high. Which means that 20 years ago, I can say 20%. It's still increasing.
Yeah. And even our problems are becoming more. Right. Every professional, then apart from the physical things about pregnancy, we need to also be concerned about the mental state and the social environment.
We
of
have
the
to
patient.
learn.
Yes.
Well, and we have to give an ear, because sometimes even the patient you're attending to, we have to learn. We have to constantly, conferences, seminars, we get informed so that we can give our best.
Yeah. And the pregnancy issues in Eric, and the phone lines are open 0207566185. If you have any questions or contributions, you can call this line. And we thank all those who have been calling us. God bless you for doing that. Now, in addition to everything we've said, there are people who already have some mental health challenges, and that can become worse during pregnancy, after pregnancy. Or when they be bipolar and our depression problems, major depression problems. Now, some other anxiety problems before the pregnancy, it can become worse. During or after the pregnancy. Yeah.
Because already Nipano is not in a good mental health state. So the least stressor. Pregnancy is a stressor to most people.
The hormonal changes and
we know that depression, biology. When you are talking about biological causes, hormones play a part, and genes, So the brain activity, whether the neurotransmitters are going too low, too high, Nina can putting nipa into that state already. Now another stressor will trigger it. Then not just a nipa no article. And I think when we identify that, even in early CSS period, early pregnancy period, when the people come, we should look at their past psychiatric history, so that say obi wo mental health issue dada and awasa anima, then extra care must be provided for the person to prevent compounding issues.
Yeah. And that is critical, but I hope that the system is going to adjust, things are going to change. Now from this education we are doing, it means that if you are pregnant and you have issues, and it is also your responsibility to tell the doctors. The same way, say eco hospital, you have a headache, or remove another, you are bleeding, and you rush to the hospital and complain, say, oh doctor, I'm bleeding and I can't feel my baby. In the same way, you also have to complain. But we think that those issues can be sorted at home.
Yes, and Babeka say, when during conducting the study, I was asking Namibisa Mami for baby, why don't you report when you have issues like that? Why don't you report? I realized that about 80% they don't report, and the excuse they give, oh, cry, munya time, and we hear them cook and say, and they do also, okay. Then a doctor be amount. You know, it's like
because we don't know it's a health problem, we need to report it.
And we don't even know that there are professionals who are trained to do that.
Yeah.
Because if it's a marital conflict, perhaps it's just something small. Me, I always tell the people I attend to that. If you come and say meninji wawari, meninji menyeshe, before we ninja no, now we ninja. There was something that was going on, because when ninja there is a baseline.
Please, your name and where you are calling from. Yeah, hello. Hello. Pacha Odini be Alfrefi. Yes, Pacha, your fraud saying. Pacha Obet me be sir, why? Oh, Pacha Yantio. Auntie Pacha, you feel free to know Kakrawai. Yanti. Yes. Okay. Yes. Because of the warning. Okay. Okay, that's it. At this age, the to me that until you relax, why? Around 5 months, 6 months and stuff there, the baby can turn. Until they relax, why? They more pious to me that. But one there is a way of going about the pregnancy to help you deliver safely. Until Hawaii. But around this stage, you'll be to me Danny. Okay. Thank you very much. Thanks for calling. So this concern, them concerning, she has. Yes. Hello. Your name and where you are calling from? Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Pacha Odini baby Alfrefi. Pacha your friend say. Okay, Pacha obet me bisa some why?
I'm pregnant for 6 months.
Yes.
And I'm always feeling sad. So then I try to kill myself. I want to see this part of that situation.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's why. Now, what we'll do is that right after this program, may the number be better. Call me right after the program. Is it okay? Call me right after this program. Nipakro phrase is here, and right after the program, I'll put down a number. call that number for help, right? And this is a critical issue. Maybe she's going through certain problems, and because of that, she wants to, yes. It's a serious issue.
And yes, at least we can help.
Yeah. So please call us right after the program. Right? We'll put out the number. Call us. Then we are going to attend to you. Right? And these are things that happen in pregnancy. And this is hospital, sana. Instead of just the labs, maybe you checking HIV, you checking sickling, blood group near the those things are very necessary. Oko hospital, besides and I say those issues are here, it affects pregnant women, and there is help for you. Yeah, there is help for you. And so this woman who called, please call back. I'll put out a number right after the program. Call back, and we are going to get in touch with you and help you out of that situation. And the number you can call after this program is 0249 802 500. 0249 802 500. Please call this line, and we're going to help you after the show. We'll be glad to help you with that. And we need to look at the mental health of pregnancy anytime pregnant women come around.
And we have to feel free and discuss them with our doctors.
Our doctors, yes.
Because in Perifoca, a problem shared is half solved. So one can maybe
please, your name and where you are calling from. Yeah, hello. Opachama on this cry. Okay, please, you can go ahead.
I'm pregnant for 33
Yes.
This is my second pregnancy.
Yes.
All the time having pains at my back, I didn't feel like this at all.
Please ask again. Bisabium, why?
My because all the time feeling pains. I don't do any music. I'm in the house all the time having the pains to now you said me I can't even be 3 I won't do anything. Something serious.
Okay, Pacho, thank you very much for calling. We are going to answer that. She's complaining about back pain, severe back pain afterwards. Generally, for pregnancy, because of the weight of the baby, there are certain aches and pains everywhere, especially the back, right? But please, we can help you out, right? When you go for antenatal, the next time you go, please complain, right? And there are certain medications and stuff they can give you that can help.
She shouldn't wait for antenatal.
Yeah.
If tomorrow she can.
I think tomorrow you can even go and see your doctor tomorrow and complain about that.
Yeah.
Right? It can be solved, and so don't let it worry you. But it is normal to have back pain and aches and pain here and there when you are pregnant because of the weight and the stress of the baby comes along with. So you can be helped with that, right? Okay. Anita, your final words.
My final words. 1. Postpartum depression exists. It is critical.
Next week, maybe we can talk about stress in pregnancy and postpartum depression. Maybe
we can continue
next week. Yeah.
So it exists.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Your name and where you're calling from? Yes. Pacho, you can go ahead.
I was having a problem. I'm pregnant. And you were 3 months now. And I was in the position of it continuously. So I went to the hospital to complain about it. And one next to other pregnant women that, I'll put down. There's nothing wrong with me. We can't vomit. But when I came back home, it was shitty, it was true. I was thinking that it was at the different hospital. So sometimes they should listen to us.
Yeah.
Because when if I'm not, I won't come to the doctor in my house.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Tell me something for us.
Thank you very much for calling. And you know what?
I still tell them something. So let's tell them
we are telling them something for you. But tell them, I have said that, a health practice in a hospital beyond Amoye. So when you are not happy with one facility, go to another place. I mean, that is my policy because it's because of you the hospitals are there. And this oba I see you show ye na yema, you know, and there are hospitals who are very, very good. There are some hospitals you go and you really want to go back, right? So we are telling them the pregnancy is not easy. We are telling them for you, right? Pregnancy is not easy. Yes.
These people have been through the same thing. But one thing that SSA acknowledging is that we are unique.
Yeah, we are unique people.
Yes.
And to
what I will go, we are subjected to the same thing. We will all get pregnant. Every female will get pregnant.
We'll be different.
But what I will go through is different from what another person. If I went through and I was visiting, vomiting, and it was normal, and doesn't mean that so be banana say oh yes sir.
And even vomiting is different too, and the impact of that on the person's life. So we need to listen to them.
Yes. So health professionals when we come.
Please, your name and where you are calling from.
Call Natuko.
The call is okay. Please call back. Because of you, we are waiting so that we can pick your
when
call.
we come, let's pick the individual out from the situation. In the context, not the context. In free context. By that, and then we can take care of them well.
We need to listen to our patients. We need to listen to them.
And if you don't have time to listen, refer.
If you don't have time to listen, refer to someone who can listen. Right? And if you're a patient, please complain. And someone may listen to you. And if you realize that the care you are receiving at a particular place, you can shift to another place, because we are concerned about your health, not just health but also your mental health. And normally postpartum depression or how normally pregnant mothers go through, especially after pregnancy. Now you can't say me brain. Now some say apomedin 7 shows no. I dream with them so come. And the ocean I say because so and that's a pa. Please seek help, and we are praying that all our health professionals will also refer when they have to refer, and at least listen to what our patients are telling us so that we can help them. And so if you want to get in touch with us after this show, right, call 0249 802 500 0249 802 500. My name is Dr. Isaac Manata, and I've been on this show with Anita Paddy. We're all into mental health. And my dream will serve you every Tuesday from 6 to 7. And we'll come your way to discuss some mental health issues. So make a date with us sometime next week. We wish you all the best, and we hope to see you again. God bless you.
The agony or the process now, our come go through no, automatically you lose your senses.